Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I hope that you guys are all doing fabulous today. Hey, if you guys don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on the replay. Make sure you type hashtag replay, hashtag rerun, whatever you want. Let me know you were here. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're watching from. Let me know what you thought of the craft. All right, I'm starting to see my regular friends on the live starting to come in. Welcome, sweet friends. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you guys are all doing fabulous. Hello, Deborah, welcome. Happy Saturday, you guys. Happy Saturday. Let me get my coffee out of the way. I hope that you guys are doing fabulous, that you've enjoyed the event today. Hello, Kimberly, welcome. Hello, my sweet friend Teresa. I'm so happy to see you here. And Miss Shar, I hope that you're doing well. Hello, Sarah, you're working on organizing your craft room. Can you come finish mine because I kind of took a standstill. Hi, Polly, welcome, sweet friend. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome, welcome. You guys, welcome to the event today, the Holly Jolly Christmas event hosted by, oh my goodness, I just had a brain fart, Creatives Depot and Craft Round the Clock, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Miss Shar and Miss Lisa, for inviting me to your event today. I hope that you guys have all watched the other crafters and enjoyed everything that you have seen so far. Hello, Delma. Hello, Becky. Hello, and welcome, sweet friend. All right, you guys, I have something fun for us today. Oh, I had to go dig for my Christmas shirt like 10 minutes ago, you guys. It's been in a bag underneath the bed because my closet now is a little bit smaller than it was before. Hello, Allison. Welcome, sweet friend. Hello, Brenda. All right, let's get started, you guys. 45 minutes, and we have to get going to make sure that I finish. Hello, Lisa. I hope that you're feeling better, sweetheart. Hello, Deborah. Thank you so much for sprinkling. And hello, Juanita. Welcome, sweet friend. All right, we're going to do a craft today. I have this little paper mache flower pot, okay? Another pot that would work really good for this. Who did I miss? Hello, Stephanie from Vintage Pebble, and Betsy and Vicky and Amy. Hello. Kelly, welcome, sweet friend. All right, this came from Hobby Lobby. It's just a little paper mache flower pot. Another pot that would work would be like one of those cute little peat pots that you can get at like Dollar Tree, Walmart, anything like that. But I saw this. I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday picking up for yesterday's craft, and I saw this and picked it up and thought, I have an idea. Anyway, let's get started. I also have a styrofoam ball. I'm pretty sure these are from last year. I think they came from Hobby Lobby, maybe Joann's. These are a 2.8-inch styrofoam ball, okay? Hello, Denise. Hello, welcome, friends coming in that I've missed. I'm sorry. I also have this other paper mache ornament that came from Hobby Lobby. Hello, Mary from Ocean and Breeze. This one is 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Just got it from Hobby Lobby yesterday. I can hear Kevin out there, you guys. He's got it going. All right, the first thing I want to do is just kind of poke a hole in this. Thank you so much for spreading the joy, my sweet friends. I'm just going to poke a hole in here because we're going to make a snowman today. And I want to put a dowel in here, hopefully, if this is hollow, because I want to make sure that they stick together pretty well. Hello, Angelica. Let's see. It might not. I just want to get a little extra support. Yep, there's Kevin, you guys. It might not poke a hole. Hello, Daryl. Thank you, Angelica, for tossing the lace, my sweet friend. There's like some sort of black something coming out. guys can see that. There we go. Okay, I got it. All right. Now, I did already do one prep work because I want to make sure that I don't run out of time, but we're going to go ahead and do this now, and I'll show you what I already have. I have some coffee stain drop cloth that I have torn into strips. Okay, yeah, they're out there in the living room, you guys. And we're going to just cover this with our drop cloth. Just gonna glue it on, and we're gonna make a cute little snowman. Hi Carrie, hi Carolyn. All right, so I'm just gonna use some hot glue, regular old hot glue, you guys. Hello, Miss Yvonne, welcome, sweet friend. And I'm just going to, you guys can see the hot glue there. Oh, thanks, Angelica. Woo! Got a little bit of hot glue on my finger. And we're just going to wrap this around in little strips, okay? Dana, no worries, friend. I hope that your hair comes out beautiful. I think we'll drop this one around, all the way around. All right, if you guys are new, let me know that you're new. Oh, hello, Linda, just as I'm saying that. Welcome, sweet friend. So happy to have you here. Please feel free to engage, ask any questions. Everybody is so wonderful here. Yeah, that hot glue is hot. It just dripped, or I put my finger in it, I don't know. All right, so I wrapped that one around, but now I'm just gonna use some strips because I don't need it to overlap too much. And then we're just gonna kind of fill it in as we go. Hello, Stephanie, welcome. We're so happy to have you here, friend. For those that are new, my name is Monique. Patricia's new, also welcome. My name is Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. My husband and I just moved here about 3 weeks ago from California to Georgia. We were about 30 minutes from Savannah. And let's see, what else can I tell you about yourself? This is my side gig. I am a full-time speech pathologist, and I will be starting with the school system here shortly, in about 2 weeks. All right, so this is what we have going on so far, you guys, all right? And we're just gonna kind of fill this in and then start making the, making these pieces kind of go a little bit different so that it's not just all one direction. Kind of sideways a little bit. Just like so, okay? And then I'm gonna kind of get the glue in there to kind of help make it go down a little bit more. So I have drop cloth. Those that are new, I like to use a lot of drop cloth, especially at winter, Christmas, and fall. Let's see, it's been stained with coffee grunge and then baked in the oven to kind of give it that brown goodness. All right. What is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's just gonna sit back and, hi, Ginger. I haven't seen you for a while, girl. I hope that everybody's just gonna kick back and watch all the crafters today and get some really good ideas for Christmas coming up. And those that are gonna do their craft shows, and they'll have some really good ideas to make things to sell or give as gifts. Couple more pieces. Rain is coming to Knoxville. Oh, I think we're supposed to have some rain today as well. So Kevin tells me anyhow. I think I'm gonna go a little bit sideways on this one. So you guys, I just kind of overlap it. I try to get the pieces going a little bit of different directions, so it's not just like all this straight looking ball. right. Now, I like a little grungy, especially at fall and Christmas. I do also like farmhouse and all that good stuff. So today I will be doing something that's pretty grungy. If you don't like grunge, that's okay. Don't grunge it. Leave it nice and bright and you know, that white color. Use some farmhouse fabrics and do whatever you like. Make it more whimsical if you like whimsical. Need one more piece. All right. Hi, Diane. Welcome. I'm sorry that it's so hot out there in so many places. I have no idea if it's hot here. We were going to go to breakfast. Kevin drug me out. I wasn't even prepared. Hello, Shauna. Welcome, sweet friend. Denise, I'll tell you in 1 second. We went to go to breakfast and they were closed. And so we just stopped and got coffee and came home because I wasn't ready at all anyhow. I had no idea what I was going to do. Hello, Miss Sue. Denise, answer your question. We really wanted to be out of California. We actually moved to Tennessee in 2021 for about 8 months. We moved back to California. It just wasn't the right time. Our youngest daughter really wanted to come here to Georgia. She had a cousin that she was very, very close with that passed away unexpectedly last year. And she really just wanted to be here, be near her family, be near the her newborn baby that she had that was only 6 months old. And so we all came together, and that's how we got here. My ex-husband's family lives here, and so that's just where it is. All right, you guys, look at, there is the bottom of our snowman. Now I did poke a hole with the dowel in this, those that didn't see. And I'm gonna put some glue down there. We're gonna glue this dowel in here, and then we'll kind of figure out how we need to size this, okay? Now, this styrofoam ball, I already did do this work because I wanted to make sure I didn't run out of time. So I did exactly the same thing on this styrofoam ball that we just did. I'm just gonna squirt a bunch of glue inside here and hope that my dowel catches it. Maybe put a little glue here. All right, let's just let that cool. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all of our new friends. If you're new, let us know. We can give you a nice warm welcome. We're so excited to have you here. Hello, Wendy. Welcome, sweet friend. No worries, Judy. Glad you made it, girl. All right, this is starting to get a little firm there. Hello, Teresa. Okay, I'm just gonna use my wire cutters, I think. And actually, I don't know, I can't use those other ones because Kevin didn't give them back. Kevin, I know you're out there watching, but what have you done with my clippers when you were cutting branches for me? Hello, Caroline. I just missed something out. You're gonna go cook. Okay, I'm not sure how big we need to make it, so we're just gonna kind of, well, thankfully this worked, you guys. Let's see here. Way too big. Why is Kevin's picture on my shirt? Are you still out there watching, Kevin? They want to know why your picture's on my shirt. All right. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Okay. Let me cut just a tiny bit off of this, and we'll put some glue in there, and we'll glue these two pieces together. All right. There we go. Let's put some glue inside. All right, I'd like to invite you guys to make sure that you follow the two pages that are hosting our event today, Creatives Depot and Craft Around the Clock. If you're not already a member of both of those pages, I'd love for you to join so that you can catch all of the creators today live in one place. If you missed anybody, you'll be able to catch the replays and maybe find some new friends that you like. Here he comes. He's coming in to defend himself.
Carrie, that's not me. I'm right here. I look nothing like that.
Hi, Phyllis. I haven't seen you for a while, girl.
I'm going to cook.
All right, there is what our cute little snowman is going to look like. Oh, Caroline, are you going back out to your garden, girl? Have a great day, sweetie. All right. Okay, stop. We're on a timed event.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to use...
See, I've been kicked out.
I'm going to use some dark wax, you guys. Hi, Barbara. You guys, you do not need to buy this, all right? My recommendation is to get the Bear Wax from Home Depot. Is it Home Depot? Yes, it's Home Depot. We have a Grinch puppy. Let me just show you. This is my clear wax, all right? This is the clear wax. Look at the container size and look at this size. Same price, all right? And I've heard really, really good things about the dark wax. So as soon as this runs out, I will be getting the dark wax from Bear, okay? Now, if you go to look for it, it's either gonna be up high or down low. It will not be in the middle somewhere. I've only noticed that. Okay, so we're going to grunge this thing up a little bit. We're gonna make it look nice and old and vintagey and primitive. Yeah, it's cheaper than the little one, you're right. And you get more than double. Yes, Teresa, I think you're the one that told me about it originally, and so I went and did it. All right, so I'm just going to put some wax on here. We're gonna grunge this up. And get it nice and dirty. All right. Hey, you guys, what do you guys like to decorate for with Christmas? Are you a traditional decorator? Do you do Santa Claus only? Do you do snowmans? Do you do a little of everything? What do you do? Do you have any of your children's decorations that you still put out? All right, give me a second while I get this going. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate you sprinkling, sweet friend. Carrie is Santa and Snowman. I put an iPad down here so that I can see comments. You've been recovering and oh, Phyllis, I'm so sorry that you're still recovering, sweetheart. I hope that you're doing better and each day gets a little easier. Santa's Christmas trees, and you have all sizes and shapes. I love that, Sue. Burgundies and blues with snowmen and Santas. I'm this weirdo. I do not like to keep all my kids' projects out. My mom did when I was little, and I just thought it was like the corniest thing ever, and I don't know why, but that was just me. All right, so now I just have it kind of coated, and now we're gonna go back and just kind of give it some definition in places. You switch it up every year. Teresa likes a bit of everything. Cardinals and snowman. Oh, that sounds nice. Snowman, but everything else. You like traditional red, white, and white lights. I like white lights too. I do not like colored lights. Or I like to have it all one color, like red or blue. Hello, Delma. You like a little of everything, it looks like. You put up everything every year, and it's your 34-year-old daughter's snowman. Oh my gosh, you made it in 2nd grade and you still have it. Good for you. I won't lie. I do not like to put that kind of stuff up. Leslie leans towards the country and she likes the white lights. All right. You guys, there's no rhyme or reason how I'm doing this. I'm just dirtying it up. All right, let me get this out of my fingernail. You do winter theme with some Christmas so you can leave the winter stuff up. I noticed that, oh, I just got a big clump underneath my nail, you guys. Being from California, we don't do that because it's hot all the time. But I did notice that when we were in Tennessee that people did do more of winter. They switched from Christmas to winter, but that's just not something that we did in California. All right, now I've got some wax on here, but we're gonna add a little bit of ink to kind of really grunge this up more and give it more definition. I might just use this. All right, can you guys see the definition that this is taking on? It looks really good. Nice and dirty and old. Looks like it's been around for years. You like angels and nativity scene. Nice. Hello, Lois from Florida. Welcome. Okay, what am I doing on time? I gotta keep going. All right, next thing up. I have some rusty wire, and we are going to put some rusty wire in here. I got this rusty wire from a little vintage shop that was near our home. Hi, Deb, in California. And we went outside, and she had amazing stuff out there. And I bring it inside, and I asked her how much it was because it didn't have a tag on it. And she says, oh, I don't know if I can part with that. It took so long to get it like that. And I'm like, dude, you had it sitting outside for sale. Hi, Tamara. Welcome, sweet friend. She eventually, obviously, clearly sold it to me, even though she was reluctant and didn't want to. But, you know, if you have a shop, my friends, don't put something out that you don't want to sell. Okay. There's our little bucket. Now I know that it's not as tall as our snowman, but I didn't want the handle to be that tall. We are going to kind of put it behind him a little bit. So it's going to go like that, okay? All right, now I want to put a little bit of Spanish moss on his little bottom so that it kind of hangs out over the top of this. Let me get my container. I guess I don't have a whole lot of Spanish moss left, you guys. All right, we're gonna put this on his little bottom. Hi, Cindy, welcome. You guys, please make sure that you're following our crafting pages today, Creative Depot and Craft Around the Clock, so that you can catch all of our creators in one place. All you have to do is refresh your page. And if you missed any of the other creators that went on this morning, you can catch the replay there very easily. Our event is going till, oh my goodness, I think I heard it was going till midnight tonight. Of course, that would be Central Standard Time. Okay, we need a little bit more on the sides, you guys. Let me get a little bit more. You guys, if you're new, let me know you're new. Say hello. We love to have new friends. We love to give you a nice warm welcome. Hi, Sheila. Okay, I think this is gonna be good. So darn cute. Thank you, Christy. Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do is, I kind of already poked some holes in his little face and I have to find where I had the holes poked. And the holes are not gonna work because I didn't pay attention where I put the, the hole in the bottom, because I already have holes here. That's all right, we'll poke new ones. All right, first time watching, welcome Kim. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, for his eyes, you guys, I have these little, oh my gosh, nail heads. Decorative nail heads you use for furnitures and stuff. So that's what we're gonna use for his eyes. Now you could use buttons if you don't have these. Buttons will work just as well. But this is going to be his hat. I just cut a piece, wrapped it around his head, and just kind of eyeballed it, you guys. But I want to see where this needs to go so I can find out where to put his eyes first. Because I'm going to kind of cover his eyes up just a tad bit. Oh, okay, there's one. And there's two. Okay, there's his cute little eyes, you guys. And then I took a skewer from Dollar Tree, you guys, and I cut it off and painted it orange using some Waverly paint in the color of pumpkin for his nose, all right? And so we're just gonna poke a little hole in here for his nose. I did, like I said, I did have this already prepped, but then I wasn't. Thank you, Miss Jim. I didn't pay attention and I didn't put it in the right place. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute that's gonna be. You see his cute little nose? All right, put a little bit of hot glue in there. Put his little hat on now. How am I doing on time? Okay, I got 15 minutes. Woo! Time always goes so fast, you guys. All right. I wanted to kind of cover his eyes just a little bit. So we're gonna bring it down a hair. Thank you, Joanne. All right, I'm gonna just wrap this around. I love working with fabric, you guys. You will notice that a lot of my crafts have fabric. I really didn't want his little hat to go that. I should have measured first, so we're gonna fold that. I don't want the seam to be in the front. All right. Woo. Okay. Thank you, Maritza. Welcome, sweetheart. We're so happy to have you here. Okay, now I'm just going to glue this just a little bit more so that there's not a big opening. Thank you, Linda. Hello, Vivian. First time watcher, Peggy, welcome. We have a lot of Peggy's here. Okay, there's our little snowman with his little cap. This one is a little bit lower than I wanted it to be. I'll have to play with that a little bit. All right, let's get a piece of twine and tie that off, and I cannot wait to show you guys the rest of this. Let's get this out of the way. Somebody asked me yesterday what kind of glue gun I had, and I totally forgot to come back and tell you guys. So, you're watching from the road, Christine. Awesome, girl. It's called a Sure Bonder. It's from Hobby Lobby. And I imagine you can probably get it somewhere else too, but I happen to get mine at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Oh my gosh, so darn cute. Okay. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome. Welcome from Wisconsin. You guys, if you're new and you enjoy what you're seeing, enjoy the company, I'd love to have you guys give me a follow. I don't know how it works now because I tried to do it earlier and it seems like our friends at FB have changed that feature. So if you can't figure it out, just hit the heart button, the floaty red things at least one time, and I will send you an invite. Just make sure you watch your notifications, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys. I have to fix this little eye because it's a little bit lower than I want, but look at how stinking cute that is, okay? All right. We're gonna fix that hat in a minute. All right, you guys, instead of doing a scarf, I wanted to do kind of like a little cute little collar instead of a scarf. A scarf would be super cute too if you don't like that look, but this is kind of what I had envisioned in my head. And this is what I wanted to do. All right. So stinking cute. Maybe a scarf with this might be cute because I feel like it's just not, I meant to put it underneath. Can I still pull it up? I meant to put it underneath his little head. We'll see. Maybe it needs a scarf too. Let's see. Thank you, Sheila. Oh yeah, a little scarf would be cute too. This can be a Mrs. Frosty, I guess. Yeah, that's darling. Isn't that darling, you guys? With that little scarf, but should it be a different color? Let's look really quick. How are we doing on time? I have 10 minutes, right? Woo! Let's get going. Let's get going. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Cheryl. Sorry. Yes, I love this scarf too. Okay, let's see what it looks like with it being a solid color. What do you guys think? I think the solid color might be better. I don't know. Let's kind of finish putting him together and then we can decide what color scarf he needs. Now I found these little pom-poms at Dollar Tree just recently, okay? So we're gonna use one of these on his little hat. Kind of thinking a different color would bring out just a pop of color. Hello, Sandy. Welcome, sweet friend. I don't know. I kind of like in the little pop of color. There's blue. There's green. Hi, Lisa. And let's see what else. I have burgundy and I have brown. I just feel like a little pop of color would be nice. There, oops, that one is kind of that one's kind of an olive green. I don't like that one. Trying to get the burgundy, you guys. Yeah, see, I think it just needs a little pop of color. All right. Let's put this together and then we'll figure out what color pom-pom he needs. I'm gonna glue the bottom here. Green. The first green. Yeah, I didn't like the olive green, that's for darn sure. I gotta get this little, I might have to go back and fix this little eye because this one little eye is getting covered a little bit more than I want it to. All right, the consensus is green. I'm seeing a lot of greens. All right. So we will do green. All right, look at you guys. Look at how stinking cute that is. Hi, Donna. Welcome, sweet friend. It's okay. There's always replay, girl. Always replay. I don't think I glued that down, but I will go back and glue that down. What do you guys think? Solid scarf or the gingham scarf? Kind of thinking it needs to be matchy-matchy, actually. What do you guys think? Thank you so much. You like the solid one? Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Beverly. No scarf, you like the collar. There we go. Okay, either way. Do you have green for scarf? Oh yeah, we could do green. I'd have to get up and get it. And we're running out of time, so let's finish him up, and if I have time, then I'll get up and get green and we can see what green is like. All right, you guys, I made like a little tassel bow, okay? And I wanted to put some little X's on his tummy, but we might not have time. Bling! What is this bling stuff, Carrie? Yes, the bucket is paper mache. Sorry, you guys, I got something in my eyeball. All right. Bling. When have I ever done bling, girl? I think it needs some Excelsior underneath the bow. Or the pom-pom. All right, here's our little tag, you guys. I have a little tag. I've crumpled it up to give it some character. We're going to put some wax on it really quick. Grunge it up a little. My goodness, we got 6 minutes. Okay. And I have a little piece of fabric here. We're going to stamp Frosty on here. Yeah, Angelica, I don't think I've ever used any bling. I think the closest bling I've ever done was put a pearl necklace on the angel that Miss Karen won in an auction. All right. Carrie's a hoot. Carrie, I'm sure 100% was being goofy. Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't get the F out. Am I going to have enough time? All right, you guys, make sure that you guys go follow one of the group pages and check out our next crafter. There's so many crafters going on today. There is Miss Jim is going on next. And I know she would love to have you guys come and check out what she has. She's a bling girl. She likes to do bling. No worries. If you have to go, no worries. You guys have a great day if you have to take off. Yes, no blingy for me. All right, let's put this on here. I'm trying to hurry, you guys. I got 4 minutes. There's our little tag for Frosty. Got a mess going on here. Thank you so much, friends. Sorry, I know our friend Delma is here. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. I hope that I've inspired you to do something fun. Get ready for those Christmas holidays. All right. Whew. Down to the wire. I think I'm going to put a little bit of Excelsior underneath this pom-pom or something else because it needs a little something else, you guys. And I put that Frosty on the wrong side. I wanted it to go the other way. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Melody. Maybe needs a little jingle bell. Yes, everybody does have their own preferences. And if you like bling, you can completely change this up with color schemes and everything else to put your bling in here. There's what we have so far, you guys. I think we need a little something underneath the little pom-pom to kind of bring that out. I got 2 minutes. And I want to put a little jingle bell on his little tag. You guys, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Becky. You guys, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. I hope that you guys all have a beautiful day. And don't forget to make sure to follow the group pages so that you guys can catch all of the other creators today, because I know that there's several coming up that you don't want to miss. And I appreciate Lisa and Shar for inviting me to be in this event. There's his little bell. Thank you, Elizabeth. I hope that you have a beautiful day as well. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I love you all. I appreciate your support. Make sure that you refresh and go watch the rest of the crafters. Miss Jim is next. Yes, and I appreciate you guys' input. And I apologize. You know, sometimes I don't always go with your a suggestion, but I like to put it out there. Sometimes seeing things differently is good. But my time is just about up, you guys. I have like probably 30 or 40 seconds, but I appreciate you all so much. I will see you all later. Be sure to give me a follow. If you don't know how to do that, hit the floaty hearts things or the like button at least one time. I'll send you an invite. Watch your notifications, and you can become a friend of Grace and Tattered Lace. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. Bye-bye.